Wow. I'm honestly speechless. Fantastic, guys. Well done. They even got the faces right. Yeah. Wait at this. I tell you, Stevie Wonder would have been thrilled with that amazing vocal and musical piece. Breaking limits. I'm sure they're going to break many, many more limits. Surely I could, envisage them maybe one day at the Grammys. So, yeah, aim that high and maybe you'll reach even higher. Elon Musk will take you to the moon and back. All right, time to welcome, jazz is, like I said at the very outset, is different things to different people, but one thing that's common to jazz is improvisation, and especially when you have two streams coming together, that's, Indian ragas and jazz rhythms, then it makes for some amazing music. And taking us on this wonderful journey, first up, let's get the house band. I don't think you'll clap for them, so they're a bit hesitant to join us here. Unless they're behind there at the bar. Just so you'll know, all you teetotalers, I mean those who are totally off tea and drink other things, the bars are right behind over there. So please head on there. A little exercise, make you feel thirsty. You can have one there and then bring one for the road. And we have some amazing snacks. I'm going to check out what they are because just the aromas are wafting over here. But in case anyone wants to go, leave your chair behind and go and come and enjoy this ambience, enjoy the mood. I don't have to call now. One of those multi-instrumentalists to play all the instruments. Hey Colin, where are you, my friend? Hello? Somebody call me. Did someone take my name in vain? Those of you who don't know, my name is Alfie, and someone said, hey Alfie. So hey to you yourself. It was always a pleasure. This is, I think, my third year running, 14th edition of International Jazz Day. Isn't that amazing? Fantastic. There's 11 to go for a silver celebration. I'm sure many of you are going to be here. Definitely, these young bands are going to take over. So, Deepashri. You want to? Yes. So we have the maestro himself. Colin wants to share some thoughts about Deepashri.
Now, Deepashri is the finance manager of a very big Taj group of hotels, the Siddharth. And she also is a singer. So you're going to hear a finance manager singing. And she's also going to show you all how jazz embraces every other form of music. Deepashri for you.
I was about to ask her for some tips to double my investment, but anyway, we'll leave that for another day. I think that's your mic. That's the one? Okay. So what's the song that you've chosen, Deepashri? Not Money for Nothing, right?
Yeah, Paisa Paisa.
Paisa Paisa.
No, I'm going with all blues.
All blues, all right. So
Yeah,
all...
a bit of Bollywood as well.
Really? Fantastic. So, I think I'm only on the Bollywood. Can you hear me?
Check.
Ani, can you hear me? My friend, okay. So, when it comes to her work, it's all greens, nothing in red, but for the moment it's all blues.
The sky to you and I, to see the sky to you and I, all blue, all shades, all blues, all blue, some blues and sad. Some blues and bad, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो, क्या कहना है पता है, तुमको पता है, समय का ये पल हम सारे हैं, और इस पल में कोई नहीं है, बस एक तुम, बस एक तुम, कुछ ना कहो, कुछ भी ना कहो। गोवा आमच्या मोगाचे so much.
Well done, Deepashri. Thank you. I was wondering first whether you're introducing Hima Sardesai. That's my job. But anyway, I think Mrs. Timlo is waiting for you outside. Just kidding. All right. Well, it's all about having fun. And here is an artist who is also versatile. She has represented herself very proudly in a pageant. I think she has won the pageant. She's not doing the catwalk here. She is an accomplished singer and a musician, part of a band that regaled audiences, many of whom I was also involved in anchoring. So, a blast from the past for me. Please join me in welcome Shubhangi Joshi. You can surely do that. What are you, if there's a glass in your other hand, I will forgive you. If there's a glass in both your hands, then I'll take one. Hi Shubhangi, welcome.
Good evening everybody. Thank you, Alfie. Okay, he's already called me on stage, but we're going to take a few minutes to set up on stage. It's not just me, there are a lot of other instruments to come.
Hold on, you're also an MC.
Yeah, that's what he told me, right? When he saw me walk in, he said, okay, fine, I'm going to do my 10 minutes job and I'll hand over the mic to you. But that's not what I'm here for today. All right, we're going to take a little while till the rest of the musicians can set up.
So in case some of you think, this Alfie is a clown, he's a joker, I'm not joking, I'm very serious. There are two amazing stalls, Godawan single malt whiskey and Aniek, an amazing blend of wonderful fennies. So please go and try them out if nothing else. I know this is Urak season, but I think there's some beer, I think Ho Garden beer as well. I could be wrong, but if someone gets me a can, then you'll prove me right. There are some food stalls to my left and lovely grass. You can just lie there or sit down and relax. And what better way to enjoy jazz than doing that, right? So, Sabi, go. You can't, it's unmistakable, man. Well, give it up for Sebi over there. Come on, Sebi. It's okay. Come on. Just answer one question, please. Come on. With your hands, right or left? I would say my right, your left. That's safe, right? On the right side is the Aniek stall. This, I'm giving you a hint. Viva. And yes, I don't know if are there people here who are not part of the Jazz Goa group? Raise your hands. Don't worry, I'm not giving prizes. Most of you are part of it. You may have seen the rehearsals, and I tell you, the rehearsals themselves were so fascinating and thrilling. Many people watching them on YouTube, and then some of you who have come here either drawn by the rehearsals or just drawn by the lure of an evening of live music, live jazz, few and far in between, but we're getting there. We are trying to make sure that we have more occasions like this. Public community, jazz basically, has always been about reaching out to the community. Just like classical music is, considered for those in suits and, the elitists and stuff like that. Jazz is about blues, it's about improvising, it's about having conversations. And we are thrilled that I think he doesn't like my voice. Okay. I think we're ready. Almost. So yes, and that's what jazz is all about, and it's so lovely to have all of you over here. Some have been standing. Kudos to your energy, and let me know where you buy your Red Bull or penny from. We're going to go live in just a short while. We still have some amazing artists. One of our favorites is coming up next, but I may have given you a hint about 5 minutes ago. We'll reveal all as it happens.
Hello, check.
वाह वाह, ब्यूटीफुल, अमेजिंग, बहुत
Thank
खूब,
you, thank you so
बढ़िया
much.
है. हाँ हाँ, हम भी हिंदी बोलते हैं. Fantastic. Well, we're going to carry on till 10, 15 or so, but with different artists. There's so many yet to perform, so just keeping, yes, everything's muted, I guess, except my mic. I hope so. Yeah, done and done. Right? Well, there comes a time when we meet certain artists who leave such a lasting impression by their talent that we just want to hear them over and over again. And this next artist falls in that category as far as I'm concerned. She's the pride of our nation, India, and we're thrilled to call her our very own Goinkar, who has given great fame, name and glory to our country and our state across nations. So it's no surprise that I ask you to give a thunderous and rousing welcome to our very own Amche Moyache, Hima Sardesai. Woohoo! And yet very humble, very simple. Yes, don't worry. Colin and you do it. Please, may I? Pleasure, pleasure. They had to do some exercise. The musicians, they're, searching for the autograph books to take Hima's signature. The days of autograph books are gone now. Now is the day of the selfie, right? Yeah. So, well, I'm hoping somebody takes one with me. I'm still waiting, but it's okay. Oh, okay. I'm coming there. So you're going to be regaled and enthralled with a beautiful performance. And there's a host of lovely ladies who are coming up, giving us it. Every time no, yours also on this. Yeah, you got that, right? I've been teaching mine to some kids at the drama workshops, so I've been practicing that. As I was saying, a host of lovely ladies coming up and sharing their talent here, which is what this evening is all about.
Thank you, Alfie. That was really cute. Hi, सगळ्यांक मोगाचो येवकार आणि देव बरो दीस दिव सगळ्यांक बरी सांज दिव. I'm very happy always to be here with Colin, and he rocks, and so does his band, and all the singers here are so awesome. But just a request that has come from hundreds, that we should have a 1 minute silence for whatever our country has experienced in the last week, and of course our Reverend Holy Pope, his advent to heaven. So I would like to request all of you to please stand up and 1 minute silence. Thank you. Deepashri, thank you. So we're all set to entertain you now with two songs, one which has been composed by Colin himself. So there you go, which has already been sung very beautifully by Deepashri. Heard her for the first time, but I'll do my bit on request of Colin, of course. Dear Benekulu, thank you very much. I think I can't leave because there's one more song that has been on the mind, and I said yes. So that's More Baila Do, which everybody knows. And I'm bad with the words, so I'm going to hold my phone. And we're doing it salsa style, guys. So enjoy.
Nadarang chi Sukni geli Naita Mr. Poita No Nirmana le gono Utka chima Mogan Ponda Kami Lagandoya So Kelari Sayang Puro Feliz Mogtuzo Saliar puro feliz.
Okay. You're very good. Thank you. Stay blessed, everybody. Hima is always there for you with her life. Smile, be happy with wherever you are. Rock on and let jazz always live on. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all. You rock. Thank you, Arfi.
Thank you
For your love.
so much. Fantastic.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, Mo Gatso, as we say, it's always a pleasure to have you here performing and look forward to many more. Am I right? One more time, please. Fantastic. Well, in true tradition, that is a tough act to follow. But we have some super talented, I won't say youngsters, but wonderful performers. You know, one thing I want to comment about the way Hima sang that song, given that salsa beat, even those who did not understand Konkani were like, yeah, baby, I can go with this. It's amazing. Yes, absolutely. She really proved the old adage, Sangeet ki koi bhasha nahi, music speaks the language of rhythm and melody. Okay, here is someone looking forward to hear after I've seen her in different roles, I won't say which. But today, please join me in welcoming Anna, singing a wonderful song. Anna, everybody, at single N, double A.
Test, test.
Estão sabendo
Obrigado. Thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. A gentle soul singing a lovely gentle song. And a great pleasure to welcome Daniela up next. Yes, this always helps. Just to remind you, I was reminded by my good friend Clement that they are over there, Ani Ek. Are he's saying what Ani Ek? They're not come for Ek also. Forget Ani Ek. So Ani Ek is the brand, okay? But go there, have one or two amazing. Hi, Daniela. Yes, and this next song is kind of epitomizes what this entire evening is all about. She's singing a song called On a Night Like This. So if you like M&Ms, there's a surprise for you. It's not M&M, it's two amazing artists with mesmerizing performances and skills. They are here. I will tell you the identity in a short while.
Paging for Whitus.
Writers, keep your penny glass down and come to the stage.
Check test 1, 2.
You see the smoke, small true eyes when they break out. And you are talking people past the cars. The stakes are getting higher, you can feel it in your heart. He calls you brother. He is an ancient and a party playing that much. And you know something about the cards you want to touch. You never know if this could ever really be enough. Beyond the moon, you see the stars. And when you look around, you know the river by heart. I have never dreamed, have you ever dreamed of my like this? I cannot believe I have never seen a man like this. When everything is all complete, starts happening, I'll dream to dream. I will never dream a life like this. How many times have I been waiting by the door to hear these sounds, to hear that someone better never is just around. And open up my world to see before my eyes. That's a love, creates an image on my mind I can't forget. It has a soul of something more than I can wear. If I resist temptation, no, I know for sure that I won't resist. I walk away, suddenly it seems I'm not alone. And suddenly he stands outside before he goes. I have never dreamed, I have never seen a life like this. I cannot believe it, I have never seen a life like this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was almost lost admiring the vocal performance of Daniela, who's a regular with Jazz Junction. Thank you, Daniela. And of course, you'll forgive me for being distracted, but our next performer is totally dressed for the part. It's always amazing when you see a singer so well dressed. You'll see them maybe in classical music, but definitely, in jazz. And well, here she is. All I can say, it's time for Diana with That's Life. Get ready, folks. There she is. Welcome.
Hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here to be part of this amazing celebration. Let's enjoy our evening.
I met Diana in Delhi when she was Diana Bhogati Reva. Now in Goa she is Diana Mrs. Gupta.
Thank you, Colin. Change that tune. Back on top to I said that's life, and it's fun as it may seem. Some people get their gifts, stepping on my dream, but I don't let it me down. Cause this kind of world, it keeps spinning around. I've been I've been and down and over and on. And I know one thing, it's time I find myself. Let on my face, I just myself just because that's the life. I tell you I can't deny it. I know that enough. Now my heart just ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was for one single try, I jump right on a big bird and then I fly. I'm thinking I this time I find myself laying on my feet. I just must not about just get back in me. I can't deny many times I thought about it now. But my heart just ain't gonna bite. That if there's nothing she can come, this is your I'm gonna roll myself out in a big ball and down. Thank you so much. It was great to be coming for you. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. That's what we call a performance. Thank you, Diana. Yes, if you need a lift, you can call me. You're not supposed to hear all these states' secrets. Is the temperature risen now after that performance? Is it hot or is it too darn hot? Well, let's find out whether she's singing a song about me or the weather. Please welcome my dear friend Evelyn. Come on, Donna Bola. Make some noise.
It's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. I like to sup with my baby tonight. Fill the cup with my baby tonight. I like to sup with my lady tonight. Refill the cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, 'cause it's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. Yeah, it's too damn hot. I like to do with my baby tonight. And it's the room with my baby tonight. I like to do with my baby tonight. Place to move with my baby tonight. Brother, you'll find my baby tonight, 'cause it's too damn hot. I'm going to the gates with my baby every man I know. But this love is down to goat, and the temperature is low. But for mommy to go, and the weather is sizzling hot. Ladies dance for romance is now. God, it's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. It's too damn hot. Take it away. With my baby tonight, and it's the room with my baby tonight. I like to do with my baby tonight. It's the room with my baby tonight. Loving you find my baby tonight, 'cause it's too damn hot. I'm going to the King's Republic every night now. My surprise is now be down to go. Let the temperature be slow. I want the morning to go stay up, and the weather is sizzling hot. This glass for a romantic
na 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 na. That hot, yeah, it's you. That hot, it's you. That hot, it's too damn hot. It's too that hot. It's
Well, you got that right, Evelyn. Wasn't that an amazing performance? Thank you, Evelyn. I'm also thrilled to say that Evelyn is part of the choir that I conduct. So, yeah, we'll make you sing that for Christmas. It's too darn cold. Well, up next we have a person who is associated with the arts and with music. So, please make welcome the one, the only Shaista. And she said, Alfie, can you get some couples? Doesn't matter if there's someone else.